Welcome back to another episode of the Face Mask Podcast, everybody. So, with week 8 coming undone, we got a lot of headlines and stories to go over for you guys. A lot of bye weeks this week, but for the teams that did play, it was a pretty exciting week. Let's go ahead and introduce my co-host though. Before we get into that, we got Jay over here, and then we got No Doubt Dog over here. And you could call him No Doubt Jay if you want.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Wait till we go over the Pick'em record. Don't do that.
Yeah, if you guys are new here, we go over kind of just the biggest headlines of the week, and then we try our best to predict 5 games out of the week. And normally we do good. Sometimes we do rough, but this week I don't think anyone did too bad. So yeah, but we normally do at the very end of the episode. And if you guys also are fans of hockey, we post NHL content as well. So make sure to go ahead and check that out. And make sure to stay tuned for a little trick or treat bonus episode we got coming up.
Loving it.
And we're going to be asking a question, and you either say it's going to be a trick, meaning that's a no go, or a treat. Yes, please get it in my belly. So pretty much that's how it works. Anyway, let's go ahead and go with the week 8 headlines. The Denver Broncos got a massive win against the Dallas Cowboys. Make Dak Prescott look absolutely stupid. Joe Milton even got to play some football. So that was pretty entertaining to see. And definitely one of the biggest things we should highlight about the Broncos is their defense, I feel. They had 2 interceptions in that game, 2 sacks, which 2 sacks isn't crazy good in a game. But that put them in the league lead for the most sacks in the NFL. And I think that's just kind of cool stat to see. The Broncos leading in sacks. Not a team like the Rams, who have a young, very good defensive line. Not a team like the Packers, who just got Micah Parsons. Not a team like the Steelers, who spend $180 million on their defense and have TJ Watt. No, it is the Denver Broncos of all teams. And Nick Bonito, he has 8 sacks, and Jonathan Cooper has 6. So how you guys feel about the Broncos and their defense?
I'll let Jay see first.
I'm not really surprised. I've been saying since the start of the year the Broncos had a good defense. I was the team that I targeted for my defense in all my fantasy football leagues. The secondary's good, the defensive line's good, the linebacking core is good. And, like you were saying, the defensive line is not on par with the Rams and the Packers, or doesn't have the star power of those other teams. But the secondary is, so, coverage sacks too.
Yeah.
So, I'm not really surprised. I knew the Broncos were going to have a good defense.
Yeah, I'll back that up completely. I picked the Broncos to win that division, in one of our first episodes when we picked division winners. And, I'm not surprised that the Donkeys are doing well. And the Broncos defense, that's key for Denver is their defense, and and then a sprinkle of Bo Nix and a sprinkle of whatever wide receiver he has.
This is 2 weeks in a row. Bo Nix has had good weeks. I think 4 touchdowns each week.
Yeah.
4 total touchdowns. And
I know the offense was slow, but now the offense is starting to get going, and the defense is playing like how I expected them to. So,
yeah.
And so as good as it looks for the Broncos defense, it also looks bad because Pat Surtain is injured. So he's expected to miss 2 weeks. They said week to week, but
what's the injury?
I don't know the exact injury. I believe it's something with his left leg.
It's a leg injury.
But
that's not good.
I also don't know. I just remember hearing the report saying it's week to week, and I just remember looking at it. I was like, well, that's not good. So I might be completely wrong about it being a leg injury, but I think I heard that. But still, Pat Surtain, it's nothing serious if it's only week to week, but still something you should keep out for.
Yeah. No, that's a big loss for 2 weeks or however long it is.
Yeah. I feel like when they say week to week, it's like sometimes they just lie. It's like only 1 week, or sometimes it's not even a week.
Well, that's what week to week means. They might be out a week, they might be out 2 weeks.
Well, sometimes they're not out at all.
I've never seen a guy be listed as week to week and play that week that he was listed as week to week.
Saquon Barkley when he had the air
He's still-
cast from
he's
the
still-
Miracle.
He still missed 2 weeks.
He broke his ankle.
There's a high ankle sprain.
I've seen it happen. I just can't think of it. I thought George Kittle was listed week to week last year, and he played.
Fuck the 49ers. They fucking...
The 49ers always have injuries. Besides CMC.
Yeah, and they hide their injuries all the time.
Besides CMC this year, though. Normally CMC's injured, but
Yeah,
I don't want to jinx anything, but
yeah,
so
you
far,
definitely are
you already
jinxing
did.
it. Jesus.
Yeah.
Shame on you.
49ers are looking pretty rough. They lost to the Texans. 49ers lost to the Texans.
Texans without Nico.
Yeah, that was rough. But again, it's also the 49ers backups, but still, we've seen this team beat the Rams, so I don't know why they lose to the Texans.
I mean, you could argue that the Texans are playing their backups too. Nico Collins out, Joe Mixon out, offensive line that is backups. They traded away every piece that was worth a damn. So,
Yeah, but only 2 backups compared to.
well, no, if you're counting the offensive line too.
Well,
People that
I
aren't
don't.
ready.
I don't know how. Oh, because they're just so bad.
I mean, they're bad. They traded away good ones. They're starting guys that aren't ready. Like,
That sounds like the Raiders.
Speaking of offensive linemen, just briefly, did you know when we were watching Monday Night Football, did you know that Laremy Tunsil has been in the league 10 years? This is his 10th season.
I believe it.
When that came up, I was like,
I remember.
holy
watching,
smokes.
I remember watching that with you, and you were like, well, "I remember him just being a rookie the other day." I remember you
Yeah,
saying that.
no, like I
But
remember
I
the
wasn't-
whole scandal with the fucking gas
he's on his
mask.
third
And,
team.
huh?
He's on his third team.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Dolphins, Texans,
Dolphins, Texans,
then
and-
Commanders.
Yeah, I don't know how the fuck he. What is that? Was that a trade?
Yeah, I know he got,
He got
traded to
traded.
the
He
Texans.
got traded every time.
Oh, okay.
Every time he's been traded.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, the Commanders must have saw something that they liked. I think he's overrated.
I think he's.
Is he decent? Sure.
They didn't really give up a lot for him, though.
Yeah.
Like, when the Texans got him, they gave up multiple firsts. They didn't even give up a first. I think
And
the
and
Commanders
they,
gave up like a third or fourth or something like that.
they weren't happy with that either. Like he did not produce
No.
anything even worth a first.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
No, for the Dolphins, no. Well, speaking
No,
of the Dolphins.
for the Texans, even.
Texans gave him up.
Well, I know, but even for the Dolphins.
I think the Dolphins will be happy with it. They used the first to gain 3.
No, I'm saying, in general, I don't think Larry Tunsil was he's always been good, but I don't think he's ever lived up to his expectations going back to when he got drafted by the Dolphins.
That's why I would say the Dolphins would call it a win if they can get 3 firsts for a guy that doesn't live up to expectations.
Yeah.
I never said it wasn't a win. I just said the Dolphins, it wasn't good for them drafting him. It was good in the end for what they got, but
Yeah.
that I was just saying in general, Larry Tunsil really hasn't lived up to expectations.
Yeah.
But anyway, speaking about the Dolphins, this is a pretty good segue because I was actually going to talk about them. They finally snapped their losing streak,
Oh.
and they win 34-10 against the Falcons. Tua actually played a good football game, believe it or not. He went 20 for 26, 205 passing yards with 4 passing touchdowns. We're going to go with No Doubt Jay about this because he's the biggest Tua supporter I know.
No, I would even say that's a good game. The touchdowns are cool. Barely hitting 200 yards. I mean,
Only 6 incompletions all game.
Yeah, but he had 205 yards. Like, was he really throwing the ball, or was he getting into the red zone and getting touchdowns that way?
I mean, I feel like you're just nitpicking here.
Well, yeah. You said it was a good game, so I'm going to say why it wasn't a good game. I want more passing yards. 4 touchdowns? Come on. That's good.
We got fucking Belichick over here. Fuck. Only 6 incompletions. I want better execution.
I didn't say that. I'm cool with the completion percentage. It's the yardage.
You can have a good game and have low yards. I mean, I don't think anyone was making.
It's funny. Geno Smith did that before, but you don't say that.
No. I don't think anyone was ripping on Matthew Stafford when he had 180 yards and 5 passing touchdowns in London. So
That's because.
And no one was raving about it either.
I was. He was the.
Well, that's because that's you. That's why you're not.
He
on that
was the
floor.
face mask dog of the week that week. He was the
Yeah.
face mask dog of the week.
Yeah. No, he was. Stafford's near and dear to my
I'm
heart.
just saying, when I only see 205 passing yards, did Tua get his team into the red zone? Was it the defense that got him in the red zone? Was it the running game, and then he was just the guy who got the touchdown?
Why can't it be a little bit of everything? Tua actually played a good game.
Because 205 yards
turn the
doesn't
ball
say a
over?
little bit of everything.
No.
No, he didn't.
No Tua turned the ball over.
No.
Not this time.
But 205 yards says that it wasn't him. You played 4 quarters of football and only got 205 yards.
That's not that bad. That's not as bad as you're making it sound, at least. You're making it sound like it's god awful.
I feel like 200 is the minimum. The minimum
That's
that you
50
need.
yards. That's 50 yards a quarter.
Sometimes quarterbacks struggle for that.
If you're a Saints fan, yeah.
Are you forgetting of who the teams you support are?
But, I mean, yeah, Tua also had a black eye, played with a visor.
Yeah. Was it black eye?
It was swollen shut.
Oh, well,
So,
I
He
didn't-
played with one eye?
I
Pretty
saw a
much.
lot of beefs.
The fuck?
I saw a lot of beefs saying it was pink eye.
no.
Okay.
I mean, maybe, but all I know is he woke up and his eye was swollen shut.
Yeah.
They put a visor on and he played. That's
So
all I know.
He's,
Tua with one eye is better than Tua with two eyes.
he's so far up McDaniel ass that, yeah, you're going to get pink eye. So,
Well, let's go around the table. Well, not table, but let's go around and just say real quick: should Mike McDaniel be fired?
No.
I say no.
I don't know anything about that guy.
His-
Other than he don't take showers on game days.
I don't think he should be fired yet.
I want to read what Justin's the fourth member of our podcast, and due to technical difficulties and whatnot, so I read what he says, and he left a manifesto about the Dolphins, as the Dolphins is his team. I'm not reading all of it, but I will give you a brief glimpse of what a Dolphins fan feels. The Miami Dolphins finally found their groove on all 3 phases in one game this season. I congratulate the players on that hard-fought, well-deserved victory. However, the management still needs a massive change. They're being run as terrible as our country is, and it shows in their record, especially at the very top. Sorry, not sorry. If Stephen Ross could just sell the team to a competent person, then they'd be able to actually turn things around. So I'll cut it off there. I'm not reading the rest of this manifesto. But yeah. And so Justin would agree. He says management from the top down. Coach, you're technically management. So, yeah. Yeah. And the GM and the owner.
I would fault the coach. I mean, Tyreek Hill's had 2 serious injuries past 2 years. That's your star player on offense.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the team's going to struggle.
They've
The
never,
offensive line hasn't been anything
Yeah.
special.
I was actually just about to say that
At all.
they've never brought in a competent offensive lineman
The defense
other
was
than
made.
Troy Armstead, but he
The
retired.
defense was made a couple years. I wouldn't say it was anything special. So, I mean, like, Mike McDaniel hasn't really had the best offense he could have to succeed. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, let's go to the Big Apple.
Let's go to the Big Apple.
Yeah.
I don't eat apples.
Sure you do. Look at you.
Oh, yeah, clearly. I eat apple pie.
candy apples.
As strong as an ox.
Yeah, okay.
All right, well, let's go to the Big Apple. New York Jets. They finally got their first win, 39-38 versus the Bengals. Hey, can we talk about? I don't know if you guys saw Mason Taylor's trick play to Brees Hall, or trick play. It was like a little
Was
pass.
it him or was it Brees Hall? Brees Hall had a passing touchdown.
Oh, I flipped him up. Brees Hall threw to Mason Taylor. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was still pretty cool.
I didn't see it.
I didn't see it either. I just looked at the box score and seen.
Oh, this guy.
Sorry, some people work.
Some people work, but they go hide in the bathroom to watch football highlights.
Not me.
I'm going to read the next manifesto from Justin. He did one for when we talk about the Jets. And he says, as far as was mentioned in the Dolphins statement, this is the worst at the top with Woody Johnson, The guy pays Fields and then says he's their guy. 7 weeks pass, and he blasts only him to the media and says Tyrod Taylor will replace him as starter. True scumbag move. I agree with that. No doubt dog agrees with that. That's a scumbag move indeed. It then turns out that Tyrod is hurt and can't even play, so Fields gets the start anyway. Boy, I was waiting for this game from Fields since the first week. He also balled out. He was special the entire second half of this game, and they do know why. Do you know why?
I don't.
Justin says they finally opened up the playbook. So, yeah.
It's news to me. I guess
I
that
was-
trick play classifies opening the playbook.
Yeah, maybe. I was so tired of seeing first and second down being guaranteed plays that third down was always a pass, either right at the first down or short of the first down. Let this man pass the ball. So,
Yes, let the guy who hasn't proven he's a passer in the NFL pass the ball.
I don't know. I don't think Justin Fields is a great quarterback, so
I'm mainly just talking shit to talk shit. Justin Fields isn't that bad, but I think he'll be a career backup like a Geno Smith, Ryan Tannehill. Actually, no, Ryan Tannehill. That's too much props. He'll never be as good as Ryan Tannehill. I feel like he'll be a Geno Smith kind
was
of
Ryan
player.
Tannehill ever as good as Geno Smith was when he was a Seahawk? I don't think he ever was.
let Justin go ahead
Geno
and
Smith,
call it.
Geno Smith before he went to the Seahawks.
Tannehill's
A Ryan
a Dolphins legend.
A Ryan Fitzmagic. I think that's
Well,
what Justin Fields will be.
Like one thing that Justin said was about like the Woody Johnson thing.
Yeah.
Are you a GM or a coach? Why are you saying who's going to start? If you want to coach, that's cool. Be your head coach. Let the decisions on who starts go to the coach. That's what I think.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I agree. That's
Yeah.
That's out of line.
Yeah.
Yeah. The GM doesn't make those decisions.
No, the GM brings the guys in to play,
Yeah.
but you have no decision on who starts.
Yeah.
All right.
Or no, he was the owner. Isn't Woody Johnson
Yeah,
the owner?
he's the. I think he's the owner slash GM.
He's
Yeah.
pulling some fucking Jerry Jones type shit.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I understand, like, as an owner or a GM, wanting to see a young guy start, but you know what Tyrod Taylor is.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like
Putting
come on.
putting
Tell you what you're
Tyrod
gonna get.
Yeah.
putting Tyrod Taylor in there is not making you go to the playoffs. Like, so I don't know why you're just coming at Justin Fields' throat.
They also didn't have Garrett Wilson, too.
Yeah, they haven't had Garrett Wilson for the past 3 weeks, I believe.
I don't know about 3.
Yeah, at
Has he
least
been out
2.
3 weeks?
I
don't
know
think
he's
least
been
2
out, I know
weeks.
it's 2.
they're on a bye this week.
So yeah, he'll probably come back next week.
All right, well, let's go to the Buffalo Bills now. They got a dominant win over the Carolina Panthers, 40-9. James Cook, very good performance. He did not, I'm going to give you a little spoiler, did not win Face Mask Dog of the Week, though. We pick one player every single week who we think overall had the best performance,
Top dog.
the top dog of Week 8. And I'm going to give you a little spoiler, didn't go to James Cook, even though he did have a very impressive game.
He was talked about.
He was in consideration.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I got nothing really to say. I mean, Panthers, it's cool that they were slightly over 500 for a little bit, or they were 500 for a little bit. But I mean, come on, look at the Buffalo Bills and the Panthers. No one in their right mind thought this would even be close. This is why the high roller over here, No Doubt Dog, put $50 on the Buffalo Bills to win. 50. And newsflash, he won.
Yeah. It was
Do you know about
$50.
Yeah.
It was $50 to win 11.
Like, yeah.
I was on a losing
You're
streak.
bragging him up.
Yeah, I know.
He won $61. He bet 50 to 161.
Yeah.
Hey, you might think I'm over exaggerating, but
I was on a losing streak. I just wanted to do
you might
a
think
sure
I'm over
thing.
exaggerating, but the most I've ever wagered in a bet has never been over $5. So
Well, you got to make money to do that. So
Yeah.
so either I'm really cheap or this guy's really rich. So
maybe you're just broke.
that's what I just said.
Well, no, you said you're really cheap.
Well, maybe I'm broke and cheap.
Maybe less time watching football highlights in the bathroom. You'd have more money.
Oh.
If you guys subscribe, though, I'll be a little less broke. How do you feel about the Bills game?
I mean, yeah, it went about how I expected it to.
Yeah.
I knew James Cook was good.
Yeah.
I got a fantasy team where my team name is James We Have to Cook, and it's Walter White as the logo.
Very original.
Yeah, and I mean, I won that league this week, obviously. He had over 200 yards and 2 touchdowns. I think this team's better when they don't rely on Josh Allen as much and they focus on the run game a little bit and let Josh Allen do what he does.
Yeah.
When you factor out one of your better guys on offense out of the game plan, obviously, it's not going to be as good of a game.
I apologize for yawning. You're going to see me yawn several times in this episode because
you worked and didn't hide in the bathroom watching
yeah.
highlights.
Well, yeah, I worked and then I also watched my Blue Jays play an 18-inning game and lose. So I stayed up late. And then I went to work the next day. So,
Yeah, I'm shocked you got up. I was telling you to call off.
yeah.
It was 2 a.m. and I was like, dog, just call off.
I got to make that money for the bets.
Yeah. You got another $50 to put on the heaviest favorite.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, say what you
But
want.
since we're talking about my betting history,
Oh, no.
I did bet on the Chiefs to win by the spread, and that hit. That hit.
I did not.
So you're taking us
Yeah.
out to dinner tomorrow is what I'm hearing. You had 2 big bets hit?
No, the Chiefs were favorited. Their spread was like minus 110, I think.
Yeah, it was.
So what do you need?
It was
He's
18
just
bucks to
talking about
win
how he did another
33.
bet. He's not saying it was a big bet.
Yeah,
Hey, you hit 2 bets in one day.
yeah. Well, actually, no, I hit.
He only
If
wagered
we're talking
$5 on
hockey
that
as
second
well, I hit 3.
Okay. You could tell.
Go Sharks.
You could tell I don't gamble much because if you hit 3 bets in one day, I think you made a lot of money.
No,
It all depends on the odds,
because I
Wally.
bet small.
It all depends on the odds. If you
Yeah.
bet on heavy favorites, you're not going to win a lot of money.
Yeah, I didn't win shit off that Bills win
Yeah,
over the
$10.
Panthers.
He told you he won $10 on the Bills.
11.
11.
Dude, that's enough for like 3 McChickens and a fry.
But you never want to go to get McChickens. You always want to go to Steak and Shake or
Steak and Shake.
Mexican Los Ranchos. Like, you always want expensive shit.
All right. Even if we went to Steak and Shake, that's enough for Western Burger.
Yeah, and there's 3 of us here. If you're counting Roman, that's 4.
Fuck that. God. Jay's stunt double, who you guys normally don't see. He was in one episode, though. He works like 60 hours a week, so he doesn't need anything paid for.
We gotta get Jay's stunt double back in an episode.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. We were going to do an Eagles episode the one week, and Jay's stunt double was sleeping. So
Oh, well,
Hey, what do you expect? He works 60 hours a week.
yeah, practically.
All right, let's talk about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Though we're getting a little sidetracked. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 23-3 versus the Saints, and Tyler Shuck is now named the starter. I don't really think we need to go too much into the Buccaneers versus the Saints matchup. I mean, it's kind of what we thought it would be. The defense for the Saints actually looked somewhat solid in the first half. They didn't make it easy for Baker Mayfield in the first half.
Yeah, no, the Saints play good defense for 2 quarters.
Yeah.
The first 2 quarters.
Yeah.
After halftime, not so much.
Kellen Moore must have seen that video of that I shared on Facebook for you.
Oh,
with,
yeah.
Spencer Rattler throwing the pick and then getting thrown to
Yeah,
the
did you
ground.
see that?
Said his mom's going to come pick him up.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
that was rough.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
What do you guys? So how do you guys feel about Tyler Shuck being the starter?
I think
I mean,
you want to go first?
yeah, no, I mean, that's Kellen Moore's pick, so he wanted him, so obviously, through 7 weeks, or 6.5 weeks, or no, actually, no, what was it? No, that's 7.5 weeks. With Spencer Rattler, I think that leash is long enough. So you gotta give the guy, you gotta see what you got. and Tyler Shuck. And so, yeah, no. I knew he was going to start at some point this year for the Saints. And, as of right now, the Saints have the first overall pick in the draft. That's how bad they're doing. So if that trend continues, you got to find out, do you need a quarterback? Are you going to be drafting a quarterback at first overall?
Are you going to be able to evaluate that in how many games?
How many games are left?
I mean, we're going into week 9, so
Yeah, carry the one.
have the Saints had their bye
10 or
week?
9. 10 or 9
Have
games
the
left.
Saints had their bye week yet?
I think they have.
So then that means there'd be 9 games left.
Yeah, no, you could definitely put a good evaluation on a rookie QB with 9 games.
A
I
rookie
don't
quarterback that wasn't
Easily
ready,
not.
he needed time to sit.
No.
Plus, you're throwing him to the wolves against the Rams.
No. Yeah, I think it's stupid. I think you should not be benching Spencer Rattler right here. Spencer Rattler, yeah, he's had a few rocky games, but the first 6 weeks,
He was good.
yeah, he was.
He was mid.
No, he was actually solid on a dog shit offense.
Plus,
I don't know what Spencer Rattler could have did more.
would you admit the Saints are bad? They got a lot of holes that they need to fill on defense. On
Yeah.
defense and offense, to be honest. So,
Yeah.
if Spencer Rattler is playing bad enough to give you the first overall pick, why would you try to change that?
Yeah, I know,
Eh,
right? Plus, even if you do
I
go
mean,
get out a quarterback, your
I know
hands.
the Saints won't come out and say they're tanking, but
yeah, you can't do that.
No.
But
What's the
you-
same situation
you
with Tyrod
you
Taylor
also-
coming in for Justin Fields? It's like a massive jump isn't gonna happen.
Yeah. Well, you got to find out what Tyler Shuck's about.
At some point, yeah. I don't think
So,
I-
yeah.
I just think it's unfair for Spencer
I'm
Rattler. I
just-
feel like they did him a little dirty, to be honest.
no. He had, between the games he played last year and this year, he's probably had about a full season of starting.
Yeah.
And he hasn't
close to it.
He hasn't
Yeah.
been that bad. There's been worse NFL starters.
No, I think you're forgetting how bad he was last year.
last year he was bad. No, yeah.
So he had a couple good games this year, and then he had a couple mid games and a couple really bad games. But I don't think that I don't know. I'm on the mindset that they give up on quarterbacks too early. I mean, Sam Darnold, and he needed how many years? I don't want to evaluate Shuck through 6 weeks and be like, yep, we got to get a guy first overall. And then Shuck's actually a decent quarterback that just needed time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, probably because the Saints are a
Yeah.
miserable franchise. They'll probably do that and draft some fucking bust. But sorry for any Saints fans. You guys are my second team. But well, it's miserable ever since Breeze retired. All right. Well, Giants got absolutely walloped by
Yeah.
the Eagles.
Let's go back to the Big Apple.
Let's go back to the Big Apple. I should have paired them up.
Yeah. You know,
Call me Johnny Appleseed.
you're a really good host. Yeah.
This is Steve Hardy.
That was very sarcastic, but I'm gonna act like that wasn't rude. All
This,
right.
this is the Steve Hardy of our podcast.
I'm Steve Hardy, yes. All right, so pretty big divisional loss if you ask me.
For these apples community.
You gotta watch out when you bite into them. You can't be biting the seeds.
Yeah.
And I think that's what the Giants did. They bit the seed.
Cam did.
And now they're shitting out the seeds. Because you know why? Cam Scatterbo was injured.
You know, technically we're going to Philly because Philly was home, not back to the Big Apple.
If you know what I mean, we're talking about the Giants.
There's a lot of bad
Talk.
things happening in the city of Philadelphia.
What's Philly known for? Cheesesteaks.
Grease in the polls.
We're going back to
I
the
remember that.
We're going back to the big cheesesteak. Philly.
Yo,
Okay.
Big Dom brought the security guy for the Eagles brought Big Dom. He brought
Oh,
Scatterbo
yeah.
a Philly cheesesteak.
Yeah, I saw that. That was actually pretty cool. Yeah, that was Was that a real story?
Yeah.
Okay,
It was
yeah.
posted by ESPN, so I hope it wouldn't be fake.
Yeah, no.
No, that was actually pretty cool.
ESPN's not fake news.
No.
Unless they label something week to week, the guy plays.
Oh boy. Hey, HIPAA laws allow him to do that.
All right. Well, anyway, it's looking bad for the Giants. It never really looked that good, but there was 2 weeks of hope when Jackson Dart and Cam Scatterbo were really balling out, but I mean, Malik Neighbors got injured. Obviously, we've talked about that many times. That was way back earlier in the season, but that I feel like he never really could have made any noise after that happened. And then now Cam Scattaboo being injured. I mean, honestly, I would just throw in the towel
Let's be honest.
on this season for the Giants.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Was there really ever any hope for the Giants? There was no hope for the Giants this year. They were just happy to see that the future was bright with Dart and Scattaboo. I don't think there was any Giants fan that thought they were going to make noise this year.
I think there was a glimmer of hope. I mean, keep in mind, Brian Dable did get Daniel Jones to his New York Jets days, not his Indianapolis Colts days, because those are very different. Those are two very different
New York
Daniel
Giants
Jones.
days. Yeah, he said New York Jets days.
Yeah.
New York Giants days. I'm a very good host, guys. The New York Giants days.
This guy loves the Big Apple so much. Oh, God.
Anyway, his New York Giants days got him to a playoff appearance. I mean, did they? I can't. I know they faced the Minnesota Vikings. Can't remember if they squeaked out a win or not. But Daniel
So
Jones.
wait, the Giants split with the Eagles on the series?
Yeah,
If I was a Giants fan, I'd call that a win.
for the whole season.
I mean, yeah, you split with the best team in your division.
Yeah.
I think in the future will be very bright for New York once they just figure a few things out.
Since we're talking about the G-Men, I would like to,
The Big Apple.
yeah.
Johnny Appleseed.
So I would like to point out how I didn't well, I wasn't buying on the Giants at all this year, but I've seen enough of them, enough Giants games or highlights, whichever it is, to I'm starting to believe the hype in New York for the G-Men.
But when I say that,
Well, no, because I've always been a big Jackson Dart guy. Jay knows I've talked about him a lot. I really wanted the Saints to take Jackson Dart in the draft. So, Cam Scattaboo, like, okay, yeah, he's doing well as a rookie, and then he busts his ankle. But the Giants, I think, are in most games. Like, they're not getting blown out. They'll do
unless it's the Eagles.
a blowout once or twice.
Yeah.
But most games for the year, the Giants have been in competitively. Like, they're not losing by 20 points week after week after
Did
week.
we ever see Dart play with neighbors? Was it 1 week maybe?
Yeah, no, and see that's like he doesn't have like one of the best wide receivers in the league.
He's doing this
You
with
know?
Wandale Robinson.
Yeah,
Don't be disrespect to Wandale. He's underrated.
yeah, but he's nowhere as good as Neighbors.
All of but
But with all that, I'm a big believer in the Giants, but I can only go so far with that. But the big question I'm thinking about: where's this good Giants defense? They were
Speaking of that
supposed to
Giants
be
defense-
really fucking good at the beginning of the year.
No,
Jay, I remember
no,
you
no.
telling me
Their
there's
pass rush was good. That's it.
that's it.
Yes.
yeah, their secondary's pretty rough.
Their
It's,
pass
it's
rush
literally
is good.
just Paulson and Debo, and a lot of people don't.
How,
and a lot of people.
how
don't
many
think-
sacks do they have on the year? The
I
Giants
don't-
defense.
I don't-
Abdul
not as much
Carter-
as the Broncos.
Hasn't Abdul Carter been rough? I
Yeah,
haven't heard his
yes.
name like at all.
Yes, I've done
But
Carter's.
even
The
without
first couple weeks, I did hear his name, but
Even
after week 3, I've never heard his name after
without
week 3.
without Abdul Carter though, I mean there's still Brian Burns, Dexter Lawrence, Kayvon Thibodeau.
yes,
The defensive line's good. It's the rest of the defense that needs to figure out. Speaking of the defense though, they got that fumble on the tush push. That was,
Oh,
Did they-
yeah.
to quote Kayvon Thibodeau, some bullshit. Because that's what it was.
Yeah, no, it was some bullshit.
they said they are. Did they not only rule it that Justin Hurts had possession, but they also ruled it he got the first down?
Yeah, they called for they were
Forward
saying forward
progress.
but the whistle was never blown. The whistle was blown after the ball was already out.
Yeah,
But they
Yeah.
called forward progress, whatever that means.
yeah, that's fucking ridiculous.
Like, we know what forward progress is, and then we know what barely being up and just having 4 guys have an orgy on you looks like. There's a difference.
I don't know what that looks like.
We see it happen to Jalen Hurts every time he does the tush push. He just has an orgy of fucking guys on him.
I've never seen one before. Apparently you have.
I've seen a lot of orgies. I'm a good host, guys. And I've seen a lot of... I've been a lot of host of orgies, and they said I was a good host, too. And that's what Jalen Hurts looks like every time he does the tush push. But no, that's not real forward progress, is what I was saying. Like, forward progress, like... I mean, it's hard to just explain, but, like, it's like, obviously, when you're laterally going up and you keep, like... and you know, then they just blow it dead because they don't want to risk any injury.
I think forward progress is stupid. I think it really is. Yeah. Either you're blowing the play dead because they gave up, or that they just stopped. You're blowing the play dead, and that's where it is, or you let it keep going until they're on the ground.
Yeah.
Like forward progress, it's stupid. Just get rid of it. The ball is where you were tackled, not where you were. It's where you are when you're tackled.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's go ahead and pick out the face mask dog of the week, which No Doubt Dog is already done. And it's going to be, drum roll. Okay. Jonathan Taylor.
Oh, yes.
Jonathan Taylor for the Indianapolis Colts. This is his second game in a row. Well, but actually not in a row. Second game this season, having 3 total touchdowns or more.
I think that's wrong. I thought this was his 4th game doing that.
What? Might have to fact check.
You might have to.
Good host.
I'm a good host. Anyway, all you need to know is Jonathan Taylor's been kicking ass, and he did it against the Tennessee Titans with 12 carries, 153 rushing yards, 2 rushing touchdowns, only off of 12 carries. Keep in mind, only off of 12 carries. And then 2 targets, 2 receptions, 21 receiving yards, and 1 receiving touchdown. So 3 total touchdowns on the day, well over 150 total yards.
Yeah.
And I think the biggest highlight out of this is a lot, most running backs, they do it with a good amount of volume. This guy got only 12 carries in.
Fun fact, I started Jonathan Taylor in a league and I lost this week.
That's got to be rough.
Yeah, the rest of my team sucks.
Oh.
What did he have fantasy-wise? Like 35?
30. Yeah, he 30-something. Still lost.
Yeah. All right, well, now we're going to go to the section of the podcast where we talk about our pick'ems and our records on the year. So I'm going to say our records on the year and how we did, and then I'm going to let No Doubt Dog take over about...
I'm in charge of the pick'ems because I'm the gambler.
Yes. And he also picks a No Doubt Dog in each game we predict. So we have a face mask dog of the week, and then we have a No Doubt Dog for each game we predict.
Yeah.
But let's go with the records. So Justin went 2-3 last week, making his total record on the year 23-24, just 1 game below 500. It's honestly not too bad.
It's actually bad.
I mean,
if you're under 500, you're bad.
Oh, just wait.
The first couple weeks when I was under 500, you guys fucking roasted me.
No one roasted you. This guy plays the victim so much. No one roasted you. You were barely down, and you're like, I just got to start picking who you guys are. I need to make up ground.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah. And the reason why I said it wasn't too bad is because just wait until we hear Jay's record. I went 5-0 last week, or went 5-0. Yes, flawless, perfect. I'm a good host. So now my total on the year is going to be 29-18.
If you only had money to gamble, right?
I know. I need to get one of those jobs, I guess.
Yeah.
No Doubt Dog, he's going to be in second place after going 4-1 last week, and the Steelers. The Steelers cost you for being perfect.
Yeah. Me, Justin, and Jay all picked the Steelers, and I was kind of on this. I was a really big believer in the Packers at the beginning of the year, but now that I've seen the Packers when they're on the road, I have a good buddy who's a Packers fan, and he even says that the Packers are a different team on the road. And so I started to see that, when they lost to fucking Cleveland, they go into fucking Cleveland and get fucking their ass kicked, like holy hell. And I was like, and Pittsburgh normally plays good at home, so I was like,
Plus,
yeah,
this was a Rodgers revenge game too.
yeah. So I figured that the Steelers were gonna do much better than they did, and it stopped me from being like you and going 5-0.
Yeah, stop you from being flawless.
Yeah,
Flawless victory.
yeah.
So yeah, No Doubt Dog's gonna be 26-21 on the year. Jay's record, now before I read it off, it's gonna be a little different because he got a later start than us. But he went 3-2 last week, and his record on the year is gonna be 8-11, 3 games behind 500. So now reading all the records off, I'm gonna let No Doubt Dog take over, and he is gonna be now the guy who talks the most. So you
Yeah.
guys can hear.
You're gonna like it.
You're gonna.
I'm a really good co-host. Trust me. All right. So what we do in our pick'ems, we do any international games, and there's been a lot recently. But this past week, speaking of that, how do you guys feel about there not being a game on at the ass crack of dawn?
Thank God.
It
Yeah.
didn't really matter to me.
I loved it. I loved it.
He says that, but deep down inside, he cares.
Don't matter to me.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed it, but there will be not this coming week, but the first 2 weeks. The first Sunday in November. That's this week coming up. There's not, but then after that,
There's two, or no, there's
Back to
two
back.
in a row. Yeah.
yeah, back to back. So enjoy it while you're not eating your eggs and bacon and drinking OJ, and not having to get the game on. So anyway, we do international games, and we do Thursday night, Sunday night, and Monday night. And there's been a lot of Monday night doubleheaders, and get that shit out of here. Just get it out of here. One game on at a time. If you're not going to start one when the one ends,
How does this guy feel about Sundays then?
don't. Well, no, I mean, it's prime time. You can't have 2 primetime games on at the same fucking time.
Half of those games have been really bad.
That's
Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right, and then what we do is whoever wins the pick'em. This week it was Orb, so he picks one game for the 1 o'clock Eastern, and then he picks the one game at 4 o'clock or 4:30, and then we go with the primetime games. So, with that being said, the first game of the week is going to be the Ravens at the Dolphins. Kind of a shitter Thursday night game,
yeah.
and so I don't know, Jay, who you taking in the Ravens at the Dolphins?
No, just to be different, I'll take the Dolphins.
Ugh.
I don't know how Lamar's going to do coming back from injury. He had
Really?
a hamstring injury that held him out a couple weeks. A mobile quarterback that might affect him a little bit.
Okay.
And the
All right.
Dolphins, they hit their stride this week, so we'll give it a shot.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that stride stops right here, and I'm gonna take the Baltimore Ravens. I feel like they're a lot better team. I don't know why they're playing so bad this year. It really shouldn't be. I mean, obviously, some of it's the defense, and obviously now it's because they haven't had Lamar Jackson. But
The defense is still bad.
oh yeah, but I'm just saying. The main reason now is Lamar Jackson. That's like
Yeah.
Cooper Rush is not winning you football games.
And
Huntley started last week.
is it confirmed that he's starting?
Yeah, he has a projection in fantasy, so I'd say yeah.
Oh,
And he
okay.
doesn't have the Q.
Okay.
I think I read that Harbaugh said he expects him to play, so yeah, I would say so.
All right. I'm gonna take the Ravens as well. Yeah, that was a blip on the radar.
Yeah.
For the Dolphins last week. Ain't shit fixed in Miami. It's not. Trust me, it's not. The Baltimore Ravens are gonna go in there and they're gonna smack the fucking tuna right out of the Dolphins. Yeah, and Justin is he's a Dolphins fan, and he's like, Yeah, the Dolphins finally won another game. Nice. Here comes another loss. Though with Lamar most likely returning and the Dolphins' awful record against the Ravens may end up being within 7 points or a blowout, but I see Baltimore on top either way. It's not going to be within 7
Ravens
points.
trap game.
Justin's talking
Every
out of
game's
his
been a
ass.
trap game for the Ravens.
It's not going to
Exactly.
be within 7 points.
It's gonna be a trap game.
That's yeah. Well, the one person that's taken the Dolphins is saying that, of course. But
Put a parlay on them right now.
okay, and we're picking Lamar Jackson. He's going to end up being the no doubt dog of this game. So keep an eye, and everyone's keeping an eye on it. This was an easy one to pick out. Lamar Jackson,
Action Jackson coming back.
yeah, for the no doubt dog of the game. And that brings us to the Donkeys, the Broncos, at the Texans for what Ord picked out as
Closet Texas fan picks a Texans game.
yeah.
I thought you were gonna say closet Broncos fan because you guys say I'm a closet Broncos fan too.
Yeah. And
You're like the stunt double. You have a lot of teams that you like.
yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and pick the Broncos.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's hard not to. The Texans have not been that great this year, and Broncos have been good this year, and I feel like they'll continue to do that. They've also were good last year. Bo Nix, very, very good last 2 weeks from him, and obviously the defense has been amazing. But they won't have Pat Surtain, so that is gonna be a little scary, but defense still all around.
Stroud ain't gonna have time to fucking find anyone else.
No, pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh, they got a guy named
how-
Woody Marks.
How many sacks will the Broncos get that game?
Oh boy. I don't know.
They're already averaging like 5 a game, 4 or 5 a game.
Yeah.
So
They easily get 5. Easily. But yeah, no, I'm taking the Donkeys as well. They're much too good to go against right now, especially the Texans are really not a good team. So even though they're on the road, the Broncos will win this game. It's a no doubt. It's a no doubt dog promise. The Broncos win.
no doubt dog promise.
And Justin says he's taking the. Jesus Christ. He's taking the Texans.
This guy likes to lose.
Yeah, I know, right? Broncos look very good, but this is an away game, and the Texans are trying as hard as they can to catch the Colts. That's not happening. Surtain will sorely be missed in this game, and Texans defense continues to ball out. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, Buckaroo.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Broncos in this. I do think that there's a chance that the Texans make some noise this game with no Pat Surtain and Nico Collins coming back.
I agree with that.
But
Yeah.
I mean, if the offense was still struggling, maybe I could take the Texans, but not with how Bo Nix has been playing.
Yeah, and that's a good point because I'm a very good co-host. I'm gonna segue that into the no doubt dog of the game, Bo Nix. Last 2 weeks, he's had 4 touchdowns each game, so he's a no doubt dog. No doubt dog, Bo Nix. And keep an eye on him. He's destined to have a great game.
Side note, Nico Collins.
Yeah, this is Nico Collins, fucking president of his fan club.
I'm just
over here.
saying, Nico Collins is a good wide receiver.
No doubt Chihuahua of the game.
No Pat Surtain. I see the opening.
I can see it being close.
Bo Nix is what we thought Paxton Lynch was going to be.
Oh boy.
Yeah, don't talk about Paxton Lynch again on this podcast. Holy Christ. It's going south real fast. Okay. The 4 o'clock game, 4 o'clock Eastern time.
That I picked.
Honestly, I would have picked this game
Yeah,
too.
you need to. Like, it's boring because it happens every year at this point, honestly, but it's still entertaining at the same time. But I'll let you go ahead and talk about it.
Yeah. and it's the Chiefs at the Bills.
Every single year, no matter what. they'll
Chiefs
schedule
at
this.
the Bills. So I will start it off. I'm taking the Chiefs. I don't care if they're in Buffalo. I'm taking the Chiefs, and they are just starting to become in full swing of things. You know, they finally have woken up from the slow start that they are, you know, known for every year. So, and the fact how they completely demolished the Commanders and a very respectable defense with Washington. They fucking hosed the Commanders on Monday night, and
Yeah.
I think that's only the beginning of the start of things turning it around and going to classic Mahomes, classic Andy Reid, and shit like that. Speaking of the Chiefs, did you see it? Kelsey caught a touchdown, and
Yep.
he's tied for the most
Yeah,
touchdowns.
with Priest Holmes.
Yeah, for the franchise.
So Rasheed Rice gets it.
That's not happening.
Rasheed Rice how many? He missed how many weeks? He's already got like 3 or 4 touchdowns this year.
Yeah.
Rice is gonna. I hope I'm wrong, but I seriously think his off the field stuff is gonna soon factor into his
He
on
had
the field.
one incident in your off
No.
the field stuff.
He had like 3 to
Like
4
what?
incidents.
What?
He did.
I mean, I'm not.
Oh, I
He
don't
did
know
take a
now.
taunting penalty. He did take a taunting penalty.
That's on
Monday
the
night.
field though, not off the field.
I'm not a detective, but I thought I swear he had at least 3 different off the field
Yeah,
incidents
you're not
with
a
hit and runs.
Well,
You're not a
detective,
good
I'm pretty
detective.
sure you're wrong.
Just look it up. Look it up.
That's one off the field incident.
No, 3 different hit and
I don't
runs.
know. If he had 3 different hit and runs, that guy would be in jail right now.
Oh, maybe it's not.
Let's be real here.
He had 3. I don't know. He had something. I mean, millionaires
Yeah,
get away with
he had one incident.
It was
on
more
the
than
line.
one incident. I remember
You
Joe
are-
Buck was talking about it for over 2 minutes. I know it was more than one incident. Joe Buck was like, "This guy did this. This guy did this. This guy also did that."
You're a better host than you are a detective.
Yeah.
Well, that means something, I guess.
But speaking of Rasheed Rice, good segue. Rasheed Rice will be the no doubt dog to watch in this game.
Plus, he's a young kid, man. Give him a chance. He's a young guy.
Hopefully, just
Look at Baker Mayfield. What do we say about him? Immature. Gonna have off the field issues. Now look at Baker Mayfield.
But Baker Mayfield did that from college to NFL. Rasheed Rice has
He
been
did
in the
that- he did that
NFL
his
for a
rookie
while.
year. He's on his 2nd year.
Thought it was 3rd.
Is that really that much more?
Well,
Would you say 3 years is a while?
I mean, you're a 24-year-old man. Like, yeah, you shouldn't be going 180 miles per hour hitting random grandmas. Like, I'm sorry, no, I don't care. You shouldn't
Hey.
be doing that.
You should know that by the time you get a driver's license.
Let's just say that's a touchy subject for me right now.
Yes.
But-
yes. Jay likes to go fast.
Yeah.
This guy's got a big right foot.
I got off the field issues.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm a young guy. Don't count me out.
Oh, my God.
All right, well, anyway,
So, yeah, Rasheed Rice, keep an eye on him. He's going to have a good game. I think the Bills will have trouble covering him, so I look for him to be a key player for the Chiefs' victory.
all right, we got so sidetracked, I can't remember who all said their pick.
Well, no,
Just you two.
just me. So you're up.
All right,
I thought he said no. He didn't say he was good.
I'm going to take the Buffalo Bills
Oh God.
because Josh Allen wins this matchup every time.
Disgusting.
In the regular season. In the postseason, no. In the regular season, the Bills normally do win this matchup. And again, we've seen it many times because the NFL scheduling people will never let this not be a regular season matchup, even though it happens every year in the playoffs. It's honestly so worn out at this point. Like, they should just do, like, I mean, like, the rivalry is losing its touch a little bit of how much they're playing.
I wouldn't say that. I don't care if it's a rivalry. I want to see the 2 best teams in the AFC face.
Yeah.
I'm tired of seeing the Commanders with their backup quarterback going against the Chiefs. I want to see two teams
I
compete.
mean, they could have controlled it though. That game would have been good if Jan Daniels was in
No,
there.
they could flex it out. They do that all the time.
I
Flex that shit out. You
No,
knew Daniels
no.
wasn't going to play.
No, I hate when they flex shit out. I hate that. Like, the fan base is already excited. People already bought their tickets. No,
Man,
just
they're
stop doing that
compensated.
shit.
They get refunds and shit. Fuck all that. I want to see a good game.
Oh, Bougie, you gotta watch one game with the backup.
Oh, Bougie, you got to watch an international game once a week. Bougie. Anyway,
Oh.
I'm going to take the Chiefs. Rashid Rice. Don't listen to this guy. Detective don't know shit.
Who'd Justin take?
All right. Justin says, here, I'll let you. I'm so tired of reading from Justin. You go ahead and read what he said. He gave me manifesto to read. But yeah, fuck that.
Best-selling author, Justin.
Yeah.
He said, Bills, it's always close when these two powerhouses play, but James Cook is
True.
too hot right now. That's also a good point that I forgot to mention. It's too hot right now. Allen also doesn't usually have 2 low passing weeks in a row, so he'll be ready to take out the Bills' biggest rivals. There were some good points. I mean, James Cook, we're not going to name drop him, but Jay has a friend who's a pretty big Bills fan, and he's not
Big tub of shit.
yeah, we'll call him that instead of by his real name, because I don't know if he wants us to say it.
He'll know who he is.
But he was not a supporter of the James Cook re-signing, believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah, no. I
I
don't
said
think
he's
at
a
all.
big tub of shit.
How could you be a Bills fan and not support?
He just kept saying it was a fluke year, it was a fluke year. I was like, well,
Yeah, that's
he
what he said.
he said it because he talks to him a lot more than me, obviously. But Jay was like,
Holy hell!
I mean, you could go and tell him. Jay was like, I mean, like, he's
I
obviously still good at football. Like,
mean, the way I look at it is you don't give a guy that much money if you think it's a fluke year. You don't give a guy that much money if you're not planning on using him. So the fact that he got that much,
Yeah.
meaning he's still going to get the volume. So I don't think it'll be a fluke year. James Cook is a good running back.
I
Good
agree.
receiving upside, good rushing upside.
I agree.
Alright.
Jay's friend doesn't know shit.
Big tub of shit, yeah.
Let's go to the
Alright.
Seahawks.
Seahawks at the Commanders for the 4:00 Eastern time slot.
All right, let's go with Justin's first.
All right.
Justin
What's
said
Justin
with
say?
it not being confirmed whether Jay Daniels will play or not, which I thought it was. I thought he was coming back, but according to Justin, it's uncertain.
I don't think it's confirmed, but I think it's leaning towards yes.
Oh, okay.
He says, I have to go with Seattle. I do think this will be a close game, so I was still on the fence. Final decision, though, Seahawks.
Okay. Well, I'll go next. I do agree with a lot with what Justin is saying. This will be a close game. The Commanders' defense will make it close, but I'm still picking Seattle. Like I said in past episodes, I picked against Seattle for the first however many fucking weeks. But now I know I've learned from my losses. I take Seattle. Like they're apparently good. So I'm taking Seattle. And will you wanna
Yeah, I'm going to take Seattle as well, and
okay.
I'll explain why when I say the No Doubt Dog, because No Doubt Dog was, the man himself, No Doubt Dog, was gracious enough to let me pick out the No Doubt Dog
Of
for
this
the-
game.
of this game. And I picked Cooper Kupp, and do I really have a reason why I picked Cooper Kupp? No, but I feel like it will finally be a game where it's like we brought this guy in and he's going to do good, because it's been all JSN in the receiving game. Like,
It has.
literally that's it. So I feel like Cooper Kupp's finally going to get some targets. I feel like the Commanders are plotting against JSN. Will it be a success? Will they be successful? Who knows? But I think Cooper Kupp will finally start to get some volume in this offense.
All right. Okay.
I'm going to take the Seahawks.
Okay.
I mean,
Oh, we all took the Seahawks.
yeah. I don't know. I'm more concerned about the Commanders' health. Terry McLaurin's been listed as questionable like every week this year. And
Debo Samuel is a
is
fat
too.
piece of shit now.
It's not fat shame. He
It's
can
like-
run circles around you, detective.
I'm fat. I can make fun of fat people. That's how it works.
He gets all cases before you.
He could run a podcast better than me too, probably.
He apparently has a podcast.
No, I really don't actually hate Debo. I was just saying that because everyone says that. I like Debo. I still think he's solid. I wish a team like the Saints had him, or the Raiders.
What does it matter? You gotta have time to get him the ball.
Yeah,
Saints got a sneaky good offensive line.
it's trending, but it's moving slowly in that up direction. Yeah. So
Fuck you know about Talise Fuaga?
I'm the one who told you about him.
You didn't.
Yeah, this is the
What draft
podcast.
was him?
Mel Kiper. This guy knows college ball.
This guy watches 2 college
Jay.
games a year.
I'm pointing to Jay.
He's pointing to me.
No,
For all you
no.
Spotify listeners, he's pointing to me.
No, I am not.
He's
I'm
pointing
not.
to you for the guy that watches 2 games a year.
Yeah, I actually watch more college ball than you.
When
I
have you
know.
ever watched college football ever?
I came home from work and he's watching a Colorado game, and you're passed
Boom
out on
roasted.
the couch.
Boom roasted.
Not sure. At Buffalo Wild Wings, I was watching the Michigan State game.
Well, you sat too far away, so I couldn't do it. All right,
Couldn't do what?
I couldn't watch it. I didn't have my glasses.
Come on.
Look, yeah, that's elder abuse right there. Okay, Monday night. Oh, this is a real shit. Can we,
Let's flex it out. Let's flex it out. I fucking hate when people do that.
Cardinals
So stupid.
at the Cowboys.
Actually, that's not that bad of a game. Kyler Murray's supposed to come back.
Oh, is he?
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Big whoop.
That's my man.
Yeah.
Shea McBride.
Trey McBride incoming 2-touchdown game.
I can see it.
We're gonna have a good tight end duel. Because don't forget about Jake Ferguson on the Cowboys either.
He's been good this year.
That's why I said don't forget about him.
All right, well, go ahead. Who's Justin taking?
Justin's gonna take them boys. He says this feels like the easiest one, so it may end up being a trap game. I just don't see the Cowboys losing at home after that loss to the Broncos. I am also gonna take the Cowboys for basically the same reason. Cowboys are not a great team, but they aren't that bad enough to be absolutely get whooped by the Broncos like that. And Dak is
No, they are.
gonna come back.
They are.
They're
The Broncos are that good to put a smack on them.
Are you all done with your reasoning?
I guess. Sure.
I'm going to take the Cardinals.
Oh,
If I wasn't a Rams fan, I would probably be a Cardinals fan. But can't do that because they're a division rival.
What the fuck?
I like a lot of players on the Cardinals. I really do.
Like who?
Kyler Murray being the obvious one.
Marvin Harrison.
Kyler
Marvin
Murray's
Harrison.
nothing
I've been a
special.
Marvin Harrison guy since he got drafted.
Marvin Harrison's nice. I like him.
I told you about Trey McBride. You didn't know who he was.
So
No.
Michael Wilson. I'm a big fan of him. I drafted him in my
Are you
biggest
dead
fantasy
ass?
league. Yeah. Remember, I drafted him.
Yeah.
he
I
said
justified that pick, too.
he said 2 names that are worth a damn so far.
Yeah, it'd be easy for me to go around and list all the stars. Like, yeah, no. I was a big fan of the first round pick that I don't think's played yet. I was a big fan of them drafting Will Johnson that I wanted the Rams to do.
That was
There's a lot of guys on that team that I like. There's a lot. I'm the only one on this podcast that sticks up for James Conner when he's healthy.
I mean, he's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I like a lot of players on the Cardinals. I think the Cardinals are a better team than people give them credit for. And I don't think the Cowboys are really that good.
Yeah.
Dak would disagree.
Garbage time merchant.
Dak would disagree with his 17 passing touchdowns.
Bougie. What's his record? Okay, then.
So that leaves me to make my pick, and No Doubt Dog is taking the Cowboys.
Damn boys.
Yeah, and I'm also this is the Cowboys just are a different team when CeeDee Lamb is playing and they're healthy, and it has nothing to do with Dak. Everything to do with CeeDee Lamb. When CeeDee Lamb plays, they're the Cowboys are a contender. They're in contention in every game, but when CeeDee Lamb's hurt and not playing, they ain't shit. They're not.
Oh yeah, that's another reason I take the Cowboys. Javonte Williams, renaissance.
Yeah. He's a good candidate for comeback player of the year.
Honestly, that's a no doubt.
Yeah.
no doubt, right there.
Okay, but speaking of no doubt dog, the no doubt dog of this game, Jays Cardinals versus the Cowboys in Dallas, Jake fucking Ferguson. Trey McBride, eat your fucking heart out.
I think
Fergie.
it's the other way around.
Fergie.
Yeah.
Oh, you Trey McBride?
Yeah, like Trey McBride.
Ferguson
Well,
is
Trey
good
McBride's
at...
better, obviously.
Ferguson's not
but,
even close to Trey McBride.
Nope. If you order Trey McBride from Temu,
Alibaba.
you're going to get delivered Jake Ferguson, and you're not going to be...
No, that's when you
pissed.
get George Kittle.
You're not gonna be pissed. You'll be like, "Wow, I saved $20 and I got something almost as good."
Yes. Yep.
No,
Yep.
it's not
Jake
even
Ferguson.
close.
Dak Prescott knows this.
That's not even close.
Dak knows.
Oh.
Dak knows ball.
God,
Yeah,
no.
Dak knows ball. Yeah.
Trey
So
McBride is like the best tight end. In
I
football.
can't wait.
Brock Bowers would disagree.
Jake
healthy
Ferguson, no, not yet. Jake Ferguson, you need to have a good fucking game so I can stick it in the nose of Jay.
I mean,
Keep in mind,
Do me a
Jay's
solid,
talking
Jay.
a big game for being 8-11.
Yeah. Yeah.
you guys just disrespected guys that don't deserve to be disrespected.
I didn't talk shit on Trey McBride. I just said Jake Ferguson's good.
He's nowhere near McBride. Nowhere near.
I think it's a little closer than you're making it sound.
No.
Trey McBride, if he was on a different
Jake
team,
Ferguson is the third option in Dallas. McBride is the one.
I think if Trey McBride was on a different team, I think they don't utilize Trey McBride as much as they should at all. Like, not even close.
I'll take Tucker Kraft over Ferguson.
Oh, don't bring up
Okay.
Tucker Kraft. You've been talking to your stunt double?
You're cut off. You're cut the fuck off.
Tucker Kraft is good. There's no question about it. Jake Ferguson has some games where he looks good, and then he has games where we're like, where the fuck was this guy?
Well, that's because Jake Ferguson is the guy. CD Lamb draws all the attention.
And then it goes to Pickens.
No,
George
it
Pickens.
doesn't.
George Pickens' renaissance as well.
Okay, all right.
I just learned what that.
We're gonna cut you off.
I
That's
just learned what
ridiculous.
renaissance means
Okay,
the other day.
we need to mute this guy's mic. Holy fuck.
He's a good host, guys.
Yeah.
Detective over here.
Oh my gosh.
All right, well, we got all our picks in. You guys got anything
Yep,
else
we
you
got all
want
our
to say
picks.
before we sign off?
Yeah, no, yeah. This is. I'm looking forward for this week. I'm looking forward to hopefully Bowers comes back. The Raiders go back, and I'm looking forward to seeing Tyler Shuck getting a start against the very impressive Rams defense. So he's gonna.
Hopefully he makes it out alive.
Very dumb decision by Kellen Moore, but you.
Kellen Moore's a good coach.
Fun, no.
Yeah, he came out of Philly.
Fun, no. I've never liked Kellen Moore. ever.
Just saying, the offense was good when he was there. Now the offense is struggling when he's not there. Just saying.
I just shit on the Giants.
First time the offense looked good all year.
That's kind of true.
All right, let's cut this thing off. All right, guys. All right, guys. We'll see you in the next episode. If you guys
Yep.
enjoy NHL, make sure to leave a like
Yep,
and subscribe.
Stay tuned for our Trick or Treat Halloween special, NFL edition. That'll be posted within a day or two after you see this one or listen to it on Spotify.
Yep, this guy's making up the rules. He didn't even know he doesn't post the podcast. All right,
Yep.
we'll see you guys
Yep.
in the next
You
one.
gotta do Trick or Treat before Halloween, motherfucker.
I'm gonna try.
Jesus Christ.
good.
Detective over here.
I'm gonna try. If you guys are listening on Spotify, make sure to rate us 5 out of 5 stars. Face Mitch.